Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of Your Polyglot Academy. Today we're continuing with our series on how to learn French in 50 days with assimil, with the method of assimilation. And today we're continuing with lessons number 11 and 12, so let's go. Now firstly we're going to start with lesson 11, and as always there's going to be a dialogue in French. Please make sure to listen to the dialogue twice, and if you're ready, let's start. Here's the dialogue.
11e leçon.
Au marché. Première partie.
Pourquoi allons-nous au marché? Il est trop cher.
Parce que tous les placards sont vides. Nous avons besoin de tout. De fruits et de légumes. Mais aussi de pain, de fromage, de beurre, de crème, de jambon et...
Bon, je comprends. Il n'y a rien à manger. Allons-y. Bonjour, madame. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous?
Je vais acheter une livre de cerises, 1 kilo de pommes, 300 grammes de champignons, s'ils ne sont pas trop chers, quelques bananes, 2 kilos de pommes de terre et un peu de lait frais.
11e leçon.
Au marché. Première partie.
Pourquoi allons-nous au marché? Il est trop cher.
Parce que tous les placards sont vides. Nous avons besoin de tout. De fruits et de légumes. Mais aussi de pain, de fromage, de beurre, de crème, de jambon et...
Bon, je comprends. Il n'y a rien à manger. Allons-y. Bonjour, madame. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous?
Je vais acheter une livre de cerises, 1 kilo de pommes, 300 grammes de champignons, s'ils ne sont pas trop chers, quelques bananes, 2 kilos de pommes de terre et un peu de lait frais.
Okay, now I hope that you understood everything. In case that you didn't understand something, here's a translation of the dialogue. So it's the 11th lesson, and the title is At the Market, and it's the first part, because the second part is going to be in lesson 12. Why are we going to the market? It's too expensive. Because all the cupboards are empty. We need everything, fruit, vegetables, but also bread, butter, cream, and... Okay, I understand. There's nothing to eat. Let's go. Good morning, madam. What can I do for you? I'm going to buy a pound of cherries, a kilo of apples, 300 grams of mushrooms, if they're not too expensive. A few bananas, 2 kilos of potatoes, and a little fresh milk. So that was the dialogue. And as always, there are going to be some remarks on some vocabulary that you're going to learn in these lessons. So here are the remarks. Now, the first one, pourquoi, literally for what, means why. However, parce que, because, is always spelled with 2 words. And pourquoi is usually used while making an interrogative sentence. So while asking something like, pourquoi tu fais ça? Why did you do this? However, parce que is used in the answer that you're making. So if you're asking something with pourquoi, we're going to answer it with parce que. Now on the second remark, when used as an adjective, tout, all, every, has to agree in number and gender with its noun. Tout le fromage, all the cheese, masculine singular. Toute la journée, all day, feminine singular. Tous les fruits, all the fruit, masculine plural. And toutes les pommes, all the apples, feminine plural. So there are 4 cases. It is also a pronoun, line 2. J'ai besoin de tout. I need everything. So you might want to consider this too. Furthermore, on remark number 3, avoir besoin de translates to need. Note also that in very formal English, we use exactly the same construction, to have need of. On remark number 4, une livre, a half kilo or 500 grams, almost equivalent to 1 pound. To order by weight, you can also ask for en kilo of the number of grams. So, for example, 800 grammes, 800 grams. And finally, on remark number 5, quelques means some or a few, and it takes an S in the plural. So, for example, quelques champignons, a few mushrooms. And then there are also other possibilities. Quelqu'un, somebody, quelque chose means something, and quelque part means somewhere. Now, if you understood everything, then let's dive into the exercises. So, this is exercise number 1.
Exercice 1. Traduisez.
Nous allons au marché parce que nous avons besoin de fruits et de légumes.
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous aujourd'hui?
Elle va prendre 3 kilos de pommes de terre.
Il n'y a rien à manger à la maison.
J'ai besoin de quelques pommes et d'une livre de cerises.
And here you have exercise number 2, where you will have to fill in the missing words. And if you would like the solutions of the exercises, then please make sure to write your solutions in the comment section so that I can correct them and so that I can give you a feedback whether you understood it or not. Now, if you're ready and if you don't have any questions whatsoever, then let's continue with lesson number 12. So, as always, there's going to be a dialogue. Please make sure to listen to it twice, and if you're ready, let's go. Here's the dialogue.
12e leçon.
Au marché. Deuxième partie. Et avec ceci? Vous voulez des fraises, peut-être?
Est-ce que je peux les goûter?
Allez-y, n'hésitez pas. Toutes mes fraises sont bio.
C'est vrai. Elles sont vraiment délicieuses. Elles sont à combien?
Le prix? Elles ne sont pas chères. Seulement 15 € le kilo.
Non, c'est trop cher. J'ai tout ce que je veux pour l'instant.
Alors, ça vous fait 26,60 €, s'il vous plaît.
Voilà 30.
Et voici votre monnaie. Bonne journée.
12e leçon.
Au marché. Deuxième partie. Et avec ceci? Vous voulez des fraises, peut-être?
Est-ce que je peux les goûter?
Allez-y, n'hésitez pas. Toutes mes fraises sont bio.
C'est vrai. Elles sont vraiment délicieuses. Elles sont à combien?
Le prix? Elles ne sont pas chères. Seulement 15 € le kilo.
Non, c'est trop cher. J'ai tout ce que je veux pour l'instant.
Alors, ça vous fait 26,60 €, s'il vous plaît.
Voilà 30.
Et voici votre monnaie. Bonne journée.
Okay, I hope you understood everything. If that's not the case, use the translation of the dialogue. So, it's a 12th lesson, lesson number 12. And the title is At the Market, and this time it's second part. And with that, do you want some strawberries perhaps? Can I taste them? Go ahead, don't hesitate. All my strawberries are organic. It's true. They're really delicious. How much are they? The price? They're not expensive. Only 15 euros a kilo. No, it's too expensive. I have all that I want for the time being. Right. That makes 26 euros 60, please. Here's 30. And here's your change. Have a good day. So this is the translation of the dialogue. And you can also see that we are slowly getting into more advanced vocabulary, into more advanced French. So with these lessons, you're surely acquiring new vocabulary and also new ways to say stuff because the vocabulary that you're learning from this lesson, for example, and also from lesson number 11, is something that you will have to use while buying, for example, fruits or vegetables at a supermarket. Now, there are some remarks on the dialogue, so let's get into them. De, in this context, on the first remark, is an indefinite article. It is often translated by some in English. Je veux de fraises. I want some strawberries. But, depending on the context, it can also be omitted. I want strawberries. Now we all know all three indefinite articles finally. En, masculine, une, feminine, and deux, which is the plural for both genders. Now in the second remark, allez-y is a useful expression whenever you want someone to go ahead and do something, try something out, walk in front of you, etc. And it is translated by go on or go ahead, etc. Now it can also be used in the first person plural. Allons-y, let's go, and with a familiar form of you, which we will learn in due course. And on the third remark, bio is a shortened form of biologique, literally biological, which means organic. Now, because the adjective is idiomatic, it does not agree with the noun. Now, on remark number 4, combien de, a very useful expression in French, translates to how much or how many, depending on the context. Combien de kilos, how many kilos, combien de beurre, how much butter, and the phrase ils or elles sont à combien is also a common idiomatic way of asking the price of something, but I would rather recommend combien de. Now, on the fifth remark, as we have seen, cher, like all adjectives, agrees in number and gender with its noun. Masculine adjectives ending in er are changed to feminine by putting a grave accent over the e and adding a final silent e. So, le beurre n'est pas cher, la livre de fraises est chère. So we have an e at the end. The butter isn't expensive, the pound of strawberries is expensive. When used as an adverb, cher always takes the masculine form. So, c'est très cher, it's very expensive. Now, as we progress, we'll also learn more about how the masculine gender takes precedence over the feminine, which is a characteristic which does not only come in French, but also in most Latin languages. So, also in Italian, Spanish, etc. And now finally, on remark number 6, tu is in this case used as an indefinite pronoun, meaning everything. And for other possibilities with tu, see lesson 11 note 3. Now, if you understood everything of what I explained, please make sure to do the exercise now. This is the first exercise.
Exercice 1. Traduisez.
Ça vous fait 10,20 €, madame.
Est-ce que tous vos fruits sont bio?
Les cerises sont vraiment délicieuses. Elles sont à combien?
N'hésitez pas. Allez-y.
Voilà 30 €.
Et voici votre monnaie.
And here's the second one, where you will have to fill in the missing words. And if you have any questions on the exercises or on the grammatical explanations or on the vocabulary that you learn in this course, then don't hesitate and make sure to leave a comment or write me an email or something like that. And otherwise, I hope that you understood everything. Have a nice day and see you soon. Goodbye.